how grateful and relieved I am. Prime Minister, there is just one other reason I must mention now why this is such a momentous occasion for us, and where we are so delighted that you and Mr. Thatcher are with us, and that is this, that in our application to the Independent Broadcasting Authority for the franchise in this area, it was a major part of that application to propose to build a new studios centre to serve this part of our region. Prime Minister, we are now fulfilling that pledge, and it is for that reason why it gives me immense pleasure on behalf of us all to invite you to declare this building open.
My Lord, distinguished guests, pray silence for the Right Honourable Prime Minister, our most distinguished guest of all.
Lord Boston, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Lord Boston, you have analysed admirably exactly why I'm here. It's because you would have made such a muck of it. How silly of me. I actually thought I'd been invited as Prime Minister. Or perhaps even as a resident of the region, where, as you know, we lived for a very long time, where we still have a house, and to which we always come with great joy and delight, as if one is coming home. As you know, we have a flat at Lamberhurst, but perhaps may I say, even more importantly, Kent was the place where I started my political career. And as you can see, judging by the place where one has finished up, it's not a bad place to start. And indeed, one might inspire a number of other people to start in the same way. But Kent, even more importantly than that, if I might say so, is the place where I met my husband, who earned his living in Kent and had a small business which provides employment, and you too are providing employment. So Kent in this area has really very great, personal, happy, and significant associations for me. And so when I was asked to open TVS, and I won't forget that, it was because I have such great regional associations with the area, and I therefore wanted to come and see the work you are doing, because I know that these studios and this new station will truly serve the region and truly bring great knowledge and great richness to the area. And one has to remember that regional television must do that, because today it is so easy to know what is going on 5,000 or 10,000 miles away. So much more difficult to learn what is going on in the next street or in the next town or in your own area. And I know full well that the splendid services which you provide will bring a sense of unity, a sense of identity to the community, and will make people very much aware of the community of which they are a part. Now, the second reason which I really wanted to come was because television is a great growth industry. It is extraordinary. Had people asked 50 years ago, where are the new jobs going to come from? You could not possibly have answered. You could not possibly have foreseen the enormous electronic and communications media development that we now know and take for granted. And yet it has not only been a source of communication, but a source of many, many jobs, a source of entertainment, a source of inspiration. It creates new fashions, it brings sports indoors, it creates new hobbies, and it makes us all very much aware of what is going on elsewhere. As I have gone around these studios, may I say to those of you who work here, they are most impressive, and the work that you are doing is most impressive and most inspiring. And again, I go round from time to time these studios. Each time, the equipment is later, it's more up to date. Each time, things are more and more professional. And you know the view that I take, being Prime Minister of Britain. I want Britain to provide the best on every occasion. The best news services, the best documentaries, the best programs which we sell. And I believe that here you are providing that best. So there were two reasons why I came. The local reason, and you are a local television station. Although I know you serve the whole of the Southeast, some people say the Southeast hasn't any identity. What nonsense. Those of us who live here know that we do have an identity. The local reason, and the great national and international reason, as some of the things you do here are confined not only to the region, not only to Great Britain, but go throughout the world, formally, to declare open this wonderful studio TVS.